Hey guys, it's your girl here. And yes, it is that time of the week because summer is here, which means it is a Game of Reaction? Okay. Game of Thrones reaction video. Yes, I am back again with another one. Promised I'd do it, and I'm keeping that promise to myself. So, as like the last video, if you have not seen Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 2, then I suggest you don't watch this video. It's not a recap, it's just my reaction to things that happened in the episode. We're going to put Summer in a place where we can see her throughout the video, where I don't have to hold her, so hold on. We'll just go through this huge page of notes. Like, I have a lot of notes. This is more notes than the last episode. So, yeah, we should just go ahead and get straight into it. First note I have is Varys. Varys. Like, honestly, don't come for me with these names. I'm trying. Varys. The eunuch. I was like, okay, Varys, I see you. You better tell her about yourself. And he did it so well that she was like, okay, but if you cross me, you gonna die. But I feel like I kind of do trust Varys because it does seem like he really is for the people. Like, he's one of the only people in this show that you can kind of trust. You can't really trust anybody, but I just feel like he has good intentions for the most part. That being said, I'm glad that Dany can recognize good help. The leaders in this series have one big flaw, and that's they get the wrong help, or they just don't get help at all, and they go by their own accord. Daenerys, she recognizes good help. That's why she has Tyrion. Yeah, I feel like she's on her way, even though we'll talk about how she's got some struggles now because of some people, but we'll get to that. So this note changed very fast because I was impatient. Melisandre, she got on my nerves a lot last season and the season before that, and the only thing I liked about her was the fact that she brought Jon back, but, you know, other than that, she got on my nerves because she was always leading people wrong, and it's like, girl, come on. So when she started talking about the one that was promised, and they were like, oh, well, it could be a girl, and all this stuff, I'm like, she just preached that to freaking Stannis. Then she's gonna preach it to Jon. Now she's about to preach it to Dany. I hope she's not about to say that. But then she mentioned Jon. So I was like, okay, good. Don't change your story again, because I won't be able to ever look at you seriously again. But yeah, so my note went from Melisandre is a snake to Melisandre, yes, because anybody who supports Jon is in good with me. Okay. Oh, I really do hope that they can somehow convince Daenerys to fight the Night King, because her dragons are going to be excellent in that fight. They need that fire, I think. I feel like using fire to draw them a certain place, because they don't like fire. Like when you saw them with Bran, when they were in the tree and they were like going around the fire, they could really use those dragons, but you might end up losing some dragons. We'll talk about that a little bit later in the video as well. Yo, just wait. I don't even remember what Cersei was talking about in the beginning of the episode because I just kind of zoned her out. And it's literally the same note that I took last time, but this time it says, Cersei is honestly tripping, because I'm like, girl, you really think these people are about to fight for you? Like, I really don't see a lot of those noble houses fighting for her. I see maybe a few, but I see the other ones being like, I'm not in this battle. I'm just gonna go be with my family now. So yeah, I really hope that a lot of people don't fight with her, because what's she gonna do to you? She doesn't have that much power. It's just the whole oath thing. That's the big thing with these people in Game of Thrones, is their word means everything, and honor and everything. And if I was them, I'd be like, what you gonna do? You ain't got no power. Like, what you gonna do, Cersei? What you gonna do, Jaime? Anyway, Jorah, poor Jorah. I was like, wow, it got really bad. I don't know why he didn't just cut it off when it happened. Like, I wish he would have had somebody be able to tell him that he could just cut it off as soon as it happened, because a lot of this could have just not happened if he had just cut it off. I'm tired of people not listening to Sam. He is so smart, and he's got such intuitive ideas, and it's just like, nobody cares. Nobody wants to listen to him. Yo, those dragon skulls that they had, I'm not sure where they were. If you knew where they were in the bottom of something. I think it was Gester Castle or whatever. But those dragon skulls were huge. Like, I get scared at museums when there are dinosaur bones. Just the figure of it freaks me out. I have a statue fear. Frozen things that are like that, just I can't. And those dragon skulls were huge. So those dragon skeletons, And so she just walked right up to one and was like, oh, look at this. That bitch has a machine to kill the dragons. Oh, shit. I feel like one of Dany's dragons are going to die this season, and I'm going to be really pissed. I get more angry when animals die than when people die. Like, when freaking Summer died, I was pissed. I was so sad. So yeah, that's going to be sad. I aspire to get to Lady Olenna's level of giving no Fs. She gives none. She does not care. She will sass anybody. She does not care who you are. If she thinks that you need to know something, she is going to tell you. She's not afraid that Daenerys is queen and she has all these dragons in this army. She's like, baby girl, you might want to take some advice from an old woman because I have more experience than you. I love her. And she's like not an asshole. She's just very blunt. She's very upfront. She's very, I think I know more about this than you, and I'm going to have to let you know about it. I ship Grey Worm and Melisandre so hard. They are so cute. It's so new for the both of them, it seems like. So it's very like fresh and light and just so cute. Me, my mom, and my dad were all three of us were literally losing our minds watching Sam pick the scabs off of Jorah, off of his gray Nope. Yeah, that surgery looked so painful. I don't know how he didn't scream, but I am so happy Sam went to go do that because I would rather die fighting for my life than die giving up and being like, well, I guess I'm just gonna go live with the Stone Men now. Like, nah, I'm not about to do that. Oh, I don't remember what his name was, but the dude that gave Arya the pastry before she left and they were traveling together and like, I think it was season 2 or was it season 1? What is his name? Y'all, his name is Hot Pie. LOL. I wouldn't have remembered that. I can't remember his name. But I was like, oh, they're back together. They're like friends. Like they're seeing each other. And I was so happy that he okay. We have to take a moment because I thought Arya had already knew about Jon taking back Winterfell. I didn't know that she didn't know. But when she found out, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. She doesn't know. So I lost my mind when he told her that Jon had taken back Winterfell. I'm getting goosebumps all over my body. When he had told her that Jon took back Winterfell, I was like, so now she's going home. She's going home. Red alert, she's going home, even though Jon is leaving, which pissed me off because I'm like, why can't they all just be in one place together at the same time? Like, why? Why, Starks? Why can't you guys just all be together? Please, just all be in one place for once. I wish people would stop doubting Jon. Like, you guys made him king for a reason. He always has outlandish ideas. Most of the time, he knows what he's doing. Most of the time. We're not talking about Battle of the Bastards here. We're not talking about that. But most of the time, he knows what he's doing. It's okay to tell him, you know, that you think that it's not right. But when everybody is just like, no, you're not going. No, I don't think you should go. No. It's like, don't y'all know that I'm your king and I can do whatever I want? But, you know, whatever. I think that he definitely does need to go to Dragonstone. Because I don't think Daenerys is going to have it from a messenger. She's going to be like, well, why didn't he come tell me this himself? Yeah, they're about to meet very soon. I'm going to be holding my breath the entire time they're in the same room. Jon is having none of Littlefinger's shit, and I am here for it. I am so here for it. I don't know why he would tell Jon that he was in love with Sansa the way he was in love with Catelyn. Like, that's a dumbass thing to say to her brother after you sold her to the Boltons, but whatever. I knew Littlefinger wanted her. I knew that he wanted her. And when Jon left Sansa in charge, that whole smirk he gave her, I'm like, something's fishy here. I don't know what Littlefinger has planned. I also don't know why Jon reacted that way. Littlefinger did save his life. Like, he really did save his life. He saved all of them, but, like, he's still weird, and there's still something fishy about him. Arya's wolf. What's her name? Lymeria. I don't even have to look it up anymore. I remembered it. She was like, my wolf. But yeah, Lymeria got big, yo. I was like, that is a huge-ass wolf. Like, a huge wolf. I didn't get it when I was watching the episode, but we have HBO now, so at the end of the episode, there is a inside the episode thing. I don't know if they did that on TV, too. I don't think they did it on TV, but there was, like, an inside the episode thing, and when she reached out and said, it's not you, because she asked Lymeria to come home with her. She asked her to, you know, I'm going home, come back to Winterfell with me. But she had her whole family with her, and she was like, it's not you. I was like, but that's definitely your wolf. What you mean it's not you? But I realized that it means, when Arya told Ned in the beginning, when he was like, you should sew and stuff, she was like, that's not me. When she said, come back with me, and Lymeria left, it was like, that's not you. You've got a family. You're wild now. You live in the wild. I was like, aw, they are the same. Like, they're together because Lymeria is going to be what she is and Arya is going to be what she is. You know what I mean? I was just like, ugh, the parallels. Now let's get to the end of that damn episode. The freaking Greyjoy fight. Okay, they're probably going to beat their uncle. And then I realized that very fast that they were not going to beat Euron and that things were going to go downhill. Now, I did not know that most of the Dornish women were going to be killed. I did not, well, only one was killed, right? No, 2 of them were killed. Or was one taken as, 2 of them were killed, I think, and 2 of them were taken hostage, and I was like, are you kidding me? And then when Yara was going to attack Euron, I was like, I bet you she's going to win. She's going to do something. She's got this. And then she didn't. And then Euron had her in a chokehold with the knife. And then there was Theon. This is the moment, Theon. This is going to be your moment where you win, where you wake up and you're like, yes, I am Theon Greyjoy. I got this. And then he jumped in the ocean and I was like, shit. Where the hell you going? You're in the ocean. There's no boats. The only boat has your sister and your uncle and is going that way, and you're right here. What are you gonna do? I blame Ramsay because Ramsay effed his brain and Theon is no longer there. So yeah, and I was also watching the behind the scenes on that part, and they were just saying that you don't really get over what Theon went through. That is a traumatic experience. Yeah, those were all my notes for this episode. I really don't know what's about to happen now because Daenerys has a lot of her allies cut off now. There's nothing they can really do anymore because Euron's funky ass took them. So, yeah. I guess we'll find out what happens after that next week. So, that was my thoughts on this week's Game of Thrones. And if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you like the fact that I did 2 of these, and I'm actually going to stick to my word this time about posting regularly, give this video a like. And make sure to tell me all your thoughts on the episode in the comments because I would love to read them. And subscribe for more. You will get a new video like this on Tuesday next week or Monday, whenever I decide to film it. And until next time, it's your girl Shy, signing off. Bye! No, I don't wanna sit still, look pretty.